Alright, what's going on, everybody? So, Square Enix's press conference just ended, and I gotta say, I was a bit underwhelmed by it. It was really, really short. It was only like 30 minutes, and they showed some decent amount of games. I mean, at least I can say that they had a pretty diverse lineup of games. They had something for everybody, and that's kind of what makes me kind of think that I kind of think that Square Enix did better than Bethesda and EA. At least they did better than Bethesda and EA, but not better than Microsoft. I was a bit underwhelmed by this for a few reasons. Uh, first of all, we didn't get to see the Avengers project. Like a lot of people were expecting to see maybe the Avengers project, which has been rumored. It's been rumored to be Ultimate Alliance or even something even bigger than that. And we didn't get to see Final Fantasy VII. Like, where is that game? Is it still like what's going on with Final Fantasy VII remake? But we did get to see a lot of cool games. They started out the conference with a new trailer, with new gameplay for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We got to see the we got to see the opening cutscene, and all the stuff that I saw looked pretty good. The story looks very interesting. As far as the new gameplay goes, I mean, I didn't really see that much new in terms of just gameplay mechanics. It seems like Laura can now go around and kind of hang people up. It seems like she can hang people up like Batman style, like she's going around and just picking people off one by one. But the gameplay doesn't really seem like it's changed too much. They talked a little bit about how there's going to be, I guess, a new emphasis on underwater stuff, and they're going to be adding more tombs and stuff. It seems like more. It seems like it's just going to be more of Rise of the Tomb Raider, which I'm okay with because I love the Tomb Raider series. I definitely loved the last game, so I'm okay with that. The second thing that they showed was Final Fantasy 14 Online, Stormblood, and this. I guess there's gonna be a new patch. There's a new patch called Under the Moon Night, and here's the thing that confused me because while they were showing this, while they were showing this, we get to see it showed Monster Hunter X Final Fantasy 14. So I'm guessing there's going to be some type of crossover between Final Fantasy 14 Online and Monster Hunter. I'm not into the Final Fantasy Online, and I haven't played Monster Hunter yet. You know, I own the game, but I haven't played it yet. I played the beta for Monster Hunter World, and I couldn't get into it. But I'm gonna have to see if I can really get into the main game later down the line. But yeah, that's cool for those people. Um, After that, they showed more of Adventures of Captain Spirit, which was shown. It was shown at Microsoft stage yesterday. The developers basically talk about the game. This game is coming from the developers of Life is Strange. I think it's Don't Nod. Uh, I don't know who this game is for. I don't even like the little Life is Strange things. Like I don't even consider that a game. Like what they do. But yeah. Moving on from that, we got Dragon Quest 11. We got a new trailer for Dragon Quest 11. I will say this, man. Every time I hear the theme song for Dragon Quest 11, like I was kind of getting choked up a little bit, and I don't know why. Because I guess it's been a long time since we've seen since we've gotten a Dragon Quest game here in the states, like a legitimate Dragon Quest RPG here in the states. So I'm happy to see this. The last Dragon Quest game I played was Dragon Quest 8, and I didn't like it. But I'm happy to see that Dragon Quest is back, and I'm definitely thinking about picking up Dragon Quest 11. It looks pretty cool. After that, we saw a small trailer for Babylon's Fall, which is going to be Platinum Games' next game. It seems like Platinum Games got a lot of games they're working on, and I that kind of concerns me that Platinum Games has a lot of these games in development because that seems to be Platinum Games is that seems to be that it seems to be their problem is that Platinum Games just works on too many things at one time, and I guess they kind of spread themselves too thin. Like I think this is like the fourth or fifth game they got in development that we know of. But it looks interesting. There's not really much to say about that. But Babylon's Fall, that's going to be coming out from Platinum Games, PlayStation 4, and I believe it said Switch or Steam. I know it said PlayStation 4 up there though. 2019. That's going to be a 2019 game. And then Nier Automata. They showed the trailer for Nier Automata Become as Gods. We saw that basically revealed at the Xbox conference yesterday. That's going to be June 26, 2018. We got Octopath Traveler. That was the next thing. I don't get the hype for Octopath Traveler, man. Someone's gonna have to explain that to me. That's the Switch game. That's basically the Switch RPG that a lot of people are hyped for, and I don't understand the hype for this game. But you know what? That's good for the Switch because I think the Switch doesn't really have a lot of RPGs that I know of. So it's nice to see that Square Enix is supporting the Switch. That third parties in general are supporting the Switch. So that's a good thing. Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler is going to be coming out July 14th, 2018. I believe that was the release date. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was the release date that we saw. I was trying to quickly take notes of this thing. So after that, we saw some more of Just Cause 4. Just Cause 4 was revealed yesterday officially, even though that game got leaked. It got leaked a few days ago. They basically showcased the extreme weather, new vehicles, updated. They basically updated the grappling hook, and the game's going to be coming out December 4th, 2018. The Just Cause game, I mean, it's not for me. I mean, I don't. I mean, there's a lot of people that love the Just Cause games, and they're just there just to really just show off like effects and stuff, and just blow stuff up and stuff. Like it's just a fun game for people. Now, this next thing that they showed, like I can't really say too much about because we didn't really see actual gameplay or anything like that. It was basically a live action. It was like a live action sort of thing. It's a game. I guess it's gonna be a game called The Quiet Man, and basically we're gonna have to wait until August for that. And then the last thing that they showed was Kingdom Hearts 3. They basically showed the same trailer that they showed at the Xbox conference, and then they gave us the release date of January 29th, 2019. And just looking back at all the games that they have shown at this conference, I think they've only shown like what about two or three new games that we didn't really know about. So overall, this conference was a bit underwhelming. It's not bad. It's not as bad as EA and Bethesda. Like I said, it was pretty good when it comes to pacing. It was pretty well paced. They showed trailer. Even when we got some talking, it was like it wasn't a lot of talking. It was just the developers talking about different portions of the game with a lot of the stuff on the screen. Like it was a pretty good conference in terms of like when I compare this conference to the other two, like Bethesda and EA, this is better than their conferences, but it's nowhere near the level that I expected. Like I expected Square Enix to come out with the Avengers, with something, and maybe I made predictions in another video and said that okay, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be seeing Final Fantasy VII. I don't think we're gonna be seeing Avengers. But then all these leaks made me think that maybe I was wrong about that. So I don't know. So let me know what you guys think about Square Enix's press conference. I have to give them like if I gotta give them a letter grade. So like if I have to give them a letter grade rating, I'm gonna give them a C. I'll give them a C plus. They did a really good job showing off a diverse portfolio of games, and it was a pretty well paced conference. And they knew exactly what they wanted to put out there. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about Square Enix's conference. I'm out of here. Peace.